Alright. Hello everyone, it's Camille here and welcome to another video. Now, I feel like, first video of the new year. Happy New Year everyone, by the way. So, we're just gonna do like a chill sit down video. Like, I feel like I haven't done just like a sit down video in a while. So that's what this is going to be. I'm going to try not to make it boring though, because I feel like those types of videos can tend to get boring if you don't know what you're going to talk about, but good for y'all. I somewhat have a understanding of what I want to talk about in this video. So yeah, first of all, just Happy New Year to everyone. I hope y'all had a great year. I am ready to see what 2024 brings for me and all of you. Yeah, let's just try to make it a good year. But with that being said, it's a new year, and that also comes with the price of growing up. And it wasn't until I turned 17 back during the fall that like growing up really hit me. Because I've always said to myself that no matter how old I get, I still want to have like the super youthful and just super energetic energy I have. And I'm still like, to this day, I still hold that, and like I still want it to be that way. But it's just hard with all these realizations of like, oh, adulting. Like this year, I'm going to be a senior. Next year, I'm going to be graduating high school. And now when I got my license on my birthday too, I've been like literally going to stores by myself, like grocery shopping for myself. And if you had asked me to go to a store, I don't know, like during the summer by myself, I would just be no. 'Cause it's so weird, like how growing up, you get more used to just like doing things. I don't know how to describe it. It's just like I have had and like still have like not the best like socialness in like the real world, like somewhat social anxiety. Like I don't want to self-diagnose myself, but I do get like I do get really nervous and anxious in social places. Sorry, that's like a tongue twister. And even when I'm with people. So just imagine how it was for me to like start going to the stores alone. You would think that's like, oh, she's gonna be like even more freaked out. Yeah, I was at first, but like now that I've been doing it more often, it like feels natural to go out to like CVS all by myself. And while that is like a good thing, obviously, because like it's gonna be better when I'm like out in the real world on my own, but it's just like, oh shoot, like I am growing up and getting older to the point where now like I'm somewhat okay with going to stores alone and like being around other people I don't know when I'm not with my friends or family. And it kind of freaks me out because you can literally ask anyone in my family how I used to be. Like I would go to CVS with my mom and she would be like, oh, I'm gonna wait in the car. I would literally force her to go into the store with me. Like I would have to make up excuses. It was always like, oh, like I'll go alone next time. Or most of the time when it started getting closer to my 17th birthday, I was like, oh, like, just come into the store with me now because I'm going to have to go alone when I get my license. And that's what's happening now. And it's just, it's so weird because I used to be such this anxious kid around people I don't know. And I'm not going to lie, I still feel that way. But obviously, since I've gone to places by myself more often, I'm more used to it. I'm not gonna lie though, like I still don't really know how to act. I just like get in there, get whatever I need, and then poof, I'm gone. I obviously pay if I buy something, by the way. It's just, it's scary. Like I'm going to be 18 this year. Like I'm gonna finish my junior year. I'm going to be a senior in high school this year. And it creeps me out because Like, obviously a lot of people feel this way, like, oh, like, how often are you gonna, like, see your friends when you graduate, or what do you want to do with your life? Like, all those answers, I don't have them yet. So obviously I try to live in the moment as much as I can, but since time has just been going by so quickly and I've like grown up, it's like hard to not look at the future and like think about what's gonna happen in the future. Obviously there are like a lot of benefits with growing up. Like, you know, you have your license and you can do a lot of stuff more freely, but also like most of the times I'm like, "Ugh, I wish I was just like a 10-year-old kid again with no worries in the world, and my parents would just do everything and buy everything for me." And I'm sure majority of y'all feel that way or whatever, but it's just, ugh. I still hate the fact of just growing up. Like, it's terrifying to me. Because then I'm gonna have to, like, start going on airplanes on my... Okay, if y'all don't know this, my biggest fear is tornadoes. Second biggest fear is low-key, like, airplanes. I haven't been on an... Like, also, no joke, I haven't been on an airplane since January 1st of 2021. It has been a year and a day, or sorry, it's been 4 years and a day since the last time I was on an airplane. Oh, also, something I want to talk about real quick. We are going back to posting every Wednesday. I upload 12:30 Eastern, well, 12:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. But yeah, it's just like, I'm sure everyone, like definitely everyone in their life has like had this fear of growing up. I'm gonna just start listening to Bigger Than Me by Louis Tomlinson like the rest of the year. If you know, you know. If you don't, that song is like about growing up. Also, guys, it was our first day back at school since break. It was fun. Not really, but I mean, it was alright. It wasn't like a horrible... Okay, sorry, but back to what I was saying before with the whole airplane thing. If you're not afraid of airplanes, what the heck? They're like these little tiny things in the sky, and like if one thing goes wrong, like that could be a problem for everyone. So that's why it just freaks me out. But I'm gonna have to start going on airplanes by myself. I don't like that. Like, probably not like anytime soon, obviously, but definitely within the next 10 years, I'm sure that's gonna happen. And I know that's like a long time, but again, like, time has been moving fast. I'm gonna be 18 this year. Like, that's not okay to me. It's also just like the fact of moving out eventually. Like, my room is everything to me. In the best way I can explain this, my room is my house more than my house is my house. Like, I am in my room 24/7. If I'm not, like, hanging out with friends at school or, like, at basketball or, like, I don't know, volleyball or whatever, I am in my room. Or unless I'm, like, outside in the back playing basketball. Outside, when I play basketball, and in my room, those are the, like, two main spots I will be. And then it's like, this isn't gonna be my main room anymore. Like, when I move out, like, that's, like, I'm not gonna be able to be in here all the time. Like, I'm gonna have to say goodbye. Yeah, I can come back and visit, obviously, but it's not like I'm gonna be in here every single day, and that, like, freaks me out. And especially my pets. Like, guys, I'm not gonna be able to see Rosie every day. Okay, we still have until next year. We still have this whole year, though. I hope this, like, no. Like, I manifest this, like, every year that, like, this school goes by really fast, but summer goes by really slow. Like, we need an elite summer this year. That's all I ask. Like, just make this summer so good. I really want to travel this summer. So we'll have to see what happens. Also, spring break might be going to Florida. I don't know. Still trying to figure that out. But yeah, that was my fun little conversation of growing up and my first video in 2024. Woohoo! All right, but I hope y'all enjoyed. And why did I just say that like that? I hope you all enjoyed this video. I will see you next time. Peace. Broccoli.